This is really just the culmination of what we've seen over the last several years and really several decades coming from the Republican Party, which is an effort to win and then to hold on to power by any means necessary. And I really think, I've often asked myself, how far would they go to do this? And I don't think I would have come up with the answer, letting people die in order to hang on to power. But that's literally what we're seeing happen right now in Wisconsin.
This is just an astounding story. As Juan just was asking you about Milwaukee, when you have this massively disproportionate death toll around the country of African Americans in one of the blackest and brownest areas of Wisconsin, Milwaukee, 5 of 180 polling places alone. So you've got these incredibly long lines. There's one picture of a person holding a sign in one of these lines, in mask, in gloves, which says, "This is ridiculous." And yet you have the Speaker of the House Assembly in full hospital gear, right? You've got that blue long robe. He's got plastic gloves. He's got the mask, and he's telling voters it's perfectly safe to vote here. Now, tell us, what is the inspiration, Jesse? What was the motivation? The state Supreme Court justice who is running for re-election, why they wanted this race to go forward?
Well, this is the reason that that state Supreme Court seat is so important is, the state Supreme Court has acted as a backstop for a lot of the Republican policies that Wisconsin has instituted in the last decade. It now has a conservative majority, a 5-2 conservative majority. So it looks like they're safe. But in fact, if this justice were to lose, and he very possibly could lose if you held a fair and free election, it would be a 4-3 split. And then within the next couple of years, that could flip, and Democratic aligned justices could take control of the court. Republican lawmakers clearly don't want that to happen at any cost. And one of the most immediate reasons for that is this upcoming case on a voter purge, which was ordered by a Wisconsin judge last December. They purged more than 200,000 Wisconsinites from the rolls. And that is now being challenged in court. But, Wisconsin is one of the battleground states. It may be the decisive state in this year's presidential election. So exactly who comes out to vote is extremely important there, right? President Trump won the state by roughly 20,000 votes in 2016. 200,000 people being struck from the rolls could very easily alter the outcome in Wisconsin and possibly in the nation. So Republicans there are well aware of how important this is, and Donald Trump is too, which is why he weighed in on this race. I just think I agree, it's ridiculous, as the voter said, is very much understating it.
And the lower the vote count, the more chance he would win?
I think there's no question about that. We already see that in the results coming in, where the absentee ballots were both requested by and coming in from parts of the state that are wealthier, whiter, more conservative. That's standard. I mean, that's just common practice, right? People with more money and more time are going to be more likely to vote. Have the opportunities to vote and vote absentee if they need to. Many of the last-minute requests that came in for absentee ballots were coming from the less well-off areas of the state, like Milwaukee. I'll just say, just one point here. This is the legal fight that's going through the Wisconsin courts right now is about this purge, this purge off the rolls, a sort of formal election purge of 200,000 voters. We're watching right now a purge of Wisconsin voters. They got their purge yesterday by keeping so many voters home, by forcing other voters to show up who now may end up getting sick and dying, literally. They knew exactly that's what was going to happen. They're happy for that to happen. They won't say it out loud, but they come very close.